Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world of Wayne. And, oh, let's just get this back. God, it ain't starting well at all today, is it? I'm trying to sort everything out. So the microphone, I'm on my Yeti mic tonight, because on my side camera, look, I've got my phone lined up because my son wants to jump on stream in about 15 minutes. So we're going to talk to him, which should be fun. I'm sure he wants to thank you all and stuff. So it's been a bit of a funky day for me today. I woke up with an incredible headache. So I've had a migraine while I was asleep last night. And if I don't take my migraine drugs before I've had one, I'm going to suffer. So this morning I had 2 paracetamol and a tramadol. It's made me dopey all day, and I've had some more paracetamol now. So if I'm not with it tonight, that's why. But crazy as I am, I still managed to do the Spitfire video today, issue 11, with all the oil pipes and stuff, and it went fine, absolutely fine. So it's had a little bit of difficulty at the end bit, actually trying to mount it. So you'll be able to see that tomorrow morning. But you know, for all of you people that are live on stream at the moment, that video's already up there if you look in the playlist, and you'll be able to see it. So, how the devil is everyone? As you see, Gamerboy22, that's Riley. Riley, I'll let you call me in about 10 minutes, so I'll let you know, okay? I'm just going to catch up with the folks over here. I've been trying to sort out what I want to talk about tonight. The big things I want to talk about is we're going to have a quick look at the Japanese Thunderbirds Tracy Island, which I've got over here on this screen. Going to talk about that in a minute. I finally had, let's get over to my overhead cam, the next episodes of the X-Wing out here. So I've got 34, 33 and 35. Looks like we're doing some more of the fuselage here, which is good, or the cockpit area, rather than just normal cannons. So I'm glad that's come. That means I've got 6 episodes of the X-Wing to do. So on Sunday, I'm probably going to be doing an X-Wing build, as long as I get back from Leicester in time, because I'm taking my son to Leicester to pick up all his stuff, because obviously uni's finished now and I need to bring that back home, all the changing digs and stuff like that. So busy weekend this weekend. But yeah, I'm a bit woolly headed today, which is why I'm not on the rum. I'm just on normal Coke, which is a shame, because I met Ian Campbell, one of the mods in chat there, on Monday. I think it was Monday. Yes, it's God, that week's gone so quick, hasn't it, Ian? And Ian bought me a bottle of Kraken. So I've got Mark Smith's Kraken, the homemade. I've got the real stuff Kraken that Ian's bought me, and I can't drink it at the moment. So, because if I do, I'm sure it's going to play havoc with the drugs that are already going around in my body. And the other thing is, I want to make a promise to you. Something I didn't realise until the last stream, and it's a promise that I really need to step back, had a look at myself and thought, no, we need to do this. Now, I don't know if you noticed, I'm on 24,000 subscribers now, well on the way to 25,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable. In my wildest dreams, I didn't think I'll ever get anywhere near like 1,000 subscribers, let alone like 24, 25. And I'm very conscious of things that I say now could either be taken wrong, or might lead people down the routes of stuff which I didn't actually mean. So if I'm going to give you news about anything that's coming out, I'm going to make sure that news is fact checked first. Okay, so if I've got news, I'm going to keep it to myself until I can get a reference and fact check it before I can give you news out. So in other words, if you ask me something and I know the answer but I'm not quite sure about it, I'm just going to tell you I don't know. Okay, because in this business now, I need to make sure that I'm giving you accurate information. And I was aware last week I didn't give information that's accurate. I don't want to go too much into it. I've actually taken the whole stream down because I wasn't happy with myself and my integrity. So that's my apology now. So sorry about that. Won't happen again. Okay. But that's that. Carl Steeren in chat there. Hello, Carl. Carl's in America, and he has received, I'm just getting my screens ready. He has received the special packs of the Ecto 1. Now, in America, they're getting all their specials in one go, which means the 4 proton packs, and as you can see, the trap here. In the EU, we are going to be getting them under split over 2. So that there is what the trap looks like. Pretty cool, actually, isn't it? I don't know if it's operational or anything. Carl, can you let us know in that? I know it comes with a pedal, which I'm going to show you in a second. That's one of the pedals there. Or is just the wire just, is this just all for show? I don't know anything about this, so I can't really go into it with you, but that's the pedal. I'm sure someone's going to mod it if it isn't. But that looks pretty good, doesn't it? So as I said, I am aware that folks over in the America have started getting those, which is absolutely brilliant. But I'm sure you were happy when they turned up, hey, Carl. But thank you for those pictures, Carl. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's talk about before we get Riley on it. Doors do not open. That's a shame, but I bet you someone's going to mod that, Carl. Okay, right. I've been looking at this because I am starting to get interested. Okay, this is D'Agostini in Japan, and this is the Tracy Island. Now, it's 499 yen for part 1, which is roughly about £3.50. Part 2 is 1,099, but the general price is going to be 1,890 yen. That's about £14.50. So I was having a look at everything. They've got a YouTube thing here, which I'm not going to play because it's going to copyright strike me otherwise. But I'm more interested in seeing, look, some of the little crafts you get, which I think is really good on this. But I was interested in clicking on the FAQ here. If I click on the FAQ, so it's all in Japanese, going to translate it for me. Basically, they're up to issue 21 at the moment. So I'm guessing it's been out for 21 weeks, unless they released 3 in one go. I haven't got a clue about that. But it's 110 issues. So this could be a really good build. And look at the dimensions of it here. So the width is approximately 70 centimeters or 703 millimeters width. Depth of 578 millimeters and the height 265 millimeters. Approximately 400 meters to the top of Thunderbird 5. And it's approximately 8 kilograms. But you've got Thunderbirds 1 to 5 in that. They're calling it just the Tracy Island secret base. But I was pretty impressed when I saw this, I have to say. Now, I'm not really a big Jerry Anderson fan. But I did enjoy Thunderbird 2. Thunderbird 1 was my favourite, and that's the reason I like Tracy Island, because obviously Thunderbird 1 came from underneath the swimming pool. But what do you think of that? Yeah, I'd love to see that come out here. Because see, the Japanese seem to get all the good stuff first, don't they, before we get it? But, interesting. But what I've been finding, if I'm interested in something, what I do is I go to Google Translate and I'll type Knight Rider, but I'll get it to translate it into Japanese because they tend to get things first and then just do a Google search for it and see what comes up. And that's how I can tell what's coming at the moment. But I don't know, interesting. I know it's not a lot of people's cup of tea, as like Peter Cooper said there, but back in the 80s when Blue Peter built a homemade one out of a washing up liquid bottle and some cereal boxes, everyone lost their minds. Oh, and Philip Letley. Look, speaking of devil, you just mentioned it, so all good. B-Man's Back 76. Anyone heard of Kit coming to the UK or US? Haven't heard a thing. I think the last thing I heard for that wasn't it in a trial in Germany? I don't know. Ian Campbell, she should be doing it tomorrow. She said she's going to film it tomorrow. Hello, Andy Nash. Terrorhawks with Zelda. That would be cool. I remember the Terrorhawks. Stingray. I like a bit of Jerry Anderson. Joe 90 was cool. Back in the day, I like Joe 90. Glyn the Gas Man and Derek Boyd, your t-shirts have been posted out, just so you know. They're still due between the 13th and 18th, but if you get them earlier, you know you've got them. And Derek Boyd's there as well. So if they do come earlier, they come earlier. But I had email confirmation they've been posted out, so that's all good news. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Derek Boyd, by the way, your name is Mud with my daughter's mum since me and Tiny are now building Ecto 1, Millennium Falcon and Thunderbird 2. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I enjoyed the Super Snake. I actually built that on... God, I've been doing so much this week. I think I built that on Monday. So the video you saw today of the Shelby was built Monday, and then I did the Terminator Tuesday. When I do pack videos, they're quite long videos to actually edit and stuff. Today's video for the Spitfire took pretty much the same time. And as I said, I had no problems at all with the pipe work or anything. But the mounts on the back that are actually going to mount the engine, one of my pieces were bent and I didn't even realise it. I had to get the hairdryer on it. You won't see any of that in the video. According to the video, it looks absolutely perfect. But I tell you now, I didn't follow the instructions at all for part 11. And I think that's the best way you can do the Hachette Part Works build the Spitfire Mark 1A Part 11 is do your own thing. Dr. Mark, what's true about the rumour that a Gore model will have a book about the snake as a gift? Dr. Mark, as I said, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's been mentioned to me before, but at the moment, I said I've got a fuzzy mind at the moment. I can't even remember blooming last week, let alone last month. But there you go. Summer's over then. Yeah, did you enjoy summer? We had it. It was sunny, and now it's been raining all day today. So all good. I came across a couple of old TV shows. One was called Arc 2. You ever seen that? It was late 70s. No. I can't remember that. 70s. What was I watching in the 70s? I think I was watching the Adventure Game. Do you remember that? With Gronda, Your Highness. And the basic graphics from a BBC Model B. So, how many issues was the DeLorean again? Oh, I missed you. Hang on. I'm going to go back. How many issues was DeLorean again in the end? They keep teasing me with adverts on TV. Right, the DeLorean is fully built in 126 parts. The other 4 parts to make it up to 130 are for the plutonium box, and then the extra 29 parts after that are for the track and the hood box and the railroad tyres. Hope that helps, Fee. Tristan Hookstra, I hope that Eagle must make a Toyota Supra Mark IV 2JZ and a Toyota AE86. You like your Toyotas, Tristan? I'll just be happy with the MR2, personally. I always wanted one of them when I was first starting to drive. And there's Gary Reynolds loving his Jerry Anderson. Ian Campbell, how did back to school go? Well, I'm sure Mrs. Welderwayne will tell you, but she's only in half a day, then she's taken today off. I don't think she's back till Monday. Phoebe's trying to get in already, and we're only like 11 minutes into the stream. So go figure. Hello, Wayne. Comrade Knopp here. Is your man cave finished remodelling? Pretty much, yeah. Obviously, it's going to look more impactful when these models are built here. I can't wait to get this Ecto 1 really, starting to show. I mean, it's impactful. You're just looking at it there now. But we've got your video coming up, Comrade Knopp, this weekend, haven't we? So I do need more submissions. I've got 5 left. And that'll probably last me another 2 weeks with Mrs. Welderwayne's tomorrow. So if you haven't submitted your video of your man cave, I don't care how big or small it is, the community just want to see want to learn more about you and where you sit, where you do your work, where you put your collections. I don't know. But just email me at wayne@welderwayne.co.uk and we'll figure a way to send it. Some people have been sending it on my Google Drive. I believe, who was it? I can't remember your name, but we used WeTransfer for one of the files the other day. To get it to us, but we got it and it's saved on my computer ready to do a release. No info at the moment I've got, Matthew, for the Bismarck. I would love to see the Bismarck released in America because so many people have asked it. There are a lot of strip builders in America. I know that a lot of you over there have been doing the Yamato, but I think the Bismarck would be brilliant to complement that. Sonderax, what are you building today? Is that an X-Wing? I'm not building anything today, Sonderax, but that's the X-Wing I've had delivered today. Thursday's chat night, so it gives me a break. But I'm going to probably build that on Sunday and see how many we get through. Careful bouncing on that chair. Yeah, I've clamped it shut with the pliers. That's actually held, Ian, which is pretty cool. You're now 2 backs behind you for the Ecto 1 build. I have pack here that I can't build, missing the magazine. Oh, that's not good, Stephen. I've got the other 2 here. Look, I've got issue 30, which is look like the differential, the axle at the back there. And I've got, oops, that can't be good. And I've got the other exhaust to put in as well. So, but the Ecto 1 build, it's my guilty pleasure at the moment because that build is the one that everything you add, because it's so big, just makes the vehicle grow every time. It's like watching bamboo grow, I don't know if you know, bamboo can grow, 91 centimetres in a day or something. It's something stupid, like almost a metre. If you stand watching long enough, you probably hear it grow. But just watching it build and grow is really impressive. But I haven't received the Proton packs yet, any of them, even a trap. So I really want to get on that because I know a lot of you have been modding your Proton packs. I haven't even seen it to mod it, so it'd be good to do that. Oh, Teddy Churchill subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Teddy. It's 90 in Virginia today. You see, Carl, we're all in centigrade over here. I know you're all in Fahrenheit over in America. So for us, hot is like 27 degrees C. Triangle credits and other shapes. Andy, I've missed the I missed that. I don't know what that means. All right, good evening to you and Mrs. Wayne. Any news on the Hogwarts Express deals? Nothing, John Hunter. All I know is that it's scheduled to be on trial in the UK on the 2nd of September. It was meant to be earlier, but the COVID put that all out. If you look at the Newsday's release schedule, it still says the 2nd of September. That's all I know about it. Don't worry, how should it suffice for the Bismarck is to buy the magazine individually off their website, then to subscribe once you catch up. Really? I don't know. I do know one bit of news that I think Kevin Clifford said that the Terminators, the Spitfires and all that are going back to weekly in June. They're not. They're still on a 2-week schedule. So there's no Terminator or there's no Terminator or Spitfire in the shops this week. It'll be next week, which I believe is issue 63 of the Terminator, and it will be issue 12 of the Spitfire. But I've got to thank Graham Loki, for sending me Terminator 62. See, I'm so fuzzy-headed at the moment. Issue 62 of the Terminator is going to be coming out Monday, and that's all thanks to Graham for sending that to me. And I will give you another plug when that video comes out. I really appreciate that because I've been having trouble getting hold of it. I've got a mission for all of you Americans out there as well. I'll let you know in a minute what the mission is. You're going to think I'm crazy, but yeah, I need something. And I can think it can only be sourced in America because I'm having a mare trying to get hold of one here. Oh, Mark remembers the adventure game, The Vortex That Had to Be Avoided. That was a great show, wasn't it? Are the two Terminators, they're exactly the same, Mark. The good thing about Agora models is it's all packed in once, it's worldwide, and the fixes are already in there. So the finger fixes and stuff have already been dealt with. The other thing is you can't get the Hachette one from pack 1 anymore. And Phoebe, it's not time yet, so you can stand down there as long as you want. It's not happening. Okay? Yeah, you can't get pack 1. You can't get issue 1 of the Terminator now anyway from Hachette. You'd have to go through Agora models. But, or eBay. But, it's all good doing it all in packs, I think. Sonderax, I wasn't around in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I missed so much good stuff. Come on, I missed Back to the Future. I can't believe Sonderax when people say, you know, they were born in 1987 or something. I'm like, God, you weren't alive when Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. You weren't alive when Star Wars came out. I can't get my head around it. People are saying, like, you're born in 93. I'm like, you weren't around when Jurassic Park came out. It's crazy. Steve Kirk, Wayne, any news when we can order the gun for the Terminator? Nothing yet, Steve, and all that was advised on this sheet that you saw on the Terminator was coming in the summer. So, they'll let you know now. Howard DeForest. I didn't actually realise, I didn't associate Howard DeForest with Dash Riptide, and now all I see is Dash Riptide, and I keep thinking Howard, so I've changed your name on the Patreon card to Dash Riptide now, so I hope that's okay. So would you rather have a lit-up Shelby Dash versus stickers? No. Riley wants to talk. Hang on a second. Hi, Riley. Right, 1 second. Hang on. Here's Riley.
Okay.
Go and say hello to people.
Hello. 1 sec. I'm putting you on the Right. 1 sec.
There's a 30-second delay. That's why you won't see yourself on the screen for like 30 seconds.
There we go.
See?
Right,
you're on here.
There we go.
You're gonna speech jam yourself because you're gonna be hearing yourself in the past.
Oh yeah. I'm used to that.
Have you got to say? I think you've got to say. I think there's something you got to say to all these people here for last Thursday or the Thursday before.
Oh yeah, thanks for all the money.
He bought himself a Kindle, so he's been reading some Five Nights at Freddy's books or something like that, which you're enjoying at the moment, aren't you?
Huh? I'm through the first book.
Do you like the way that I've sorted this out? You see, I can't get a WhatsApp video message into the screen, so I thought, why don't I just point the camera at my phone? And that's why Riley is on my phone.
Oh yeah, I see.
You see, clever, innit? I will answer a question from someone, Riley. Dash Riptide. I prefer the stickers because they're quite small. Oh, let me just put myself back on. Howard, they're quite small, so you can't see them anyway. They're behind glass, which makes them look real. And because you're not starting the car up, I think the lights come on and all of that. There'll be a lot of electrics for something you're really not going to use. So that's why I prefer the stickers.
Yeah, I've got an idea. Right, how about I just turn down the TV?
You know that when you talk, everyone can hear you, Riley, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Let's see.
But I am enjoying building the Shelby, I have to say. The carpet on the one we just built there was absolutely brilliant. But again, someone did point out an error. See, when people point out errors when I do these builds, I just, the OCD in me says I've got to change it. So the anchors I did for the seatbelt I had round the wrong way, so I just had to switch them. Glyn the Gas Man's happy that I'm seeing you again, Riley. So 12th of June, yep, I'm going to be seeing the kiddies again. They're going to come back here. And no doubt Riley's going to actually want to be live on stream, aren't you?
Let's see. Answer a question.
But hang on.
Let's see. Half of them are Hey Riley.
Hi Wayne, do you think, Sparky says, hi Wayne, do you think the Ferrari F40 is a good build? I think it's an amazing build and the quality is unsurpassed, but I'm only up to issue 10 at the moment. Now, Ian came and visited me on Monday. He's up to issue 16, but he's not continuing with the build, so he's actually gave me up to issue 16, which I'm probably going to give away when I get up to issue 16, but it looks really good. The engine looks good anyway, from what I can see.
Right.
Sonderax ordered the Ecto one yesterday and your bank now hates you. You're not going to regret it, Sonderax. It's an amazing build. There you go, Riley. Look, you're back on screen again.
Am I right? Let's see. Yeah, still half of them are Hi Riley.
I'm not that far down the page.
Oh.
The Nexus. I haven't got any clue, Kevin. All I know is that people kept talking about it in the streams in the last few weeks. I thought I'm going to do some looking around at Tracy Island. Chances are, if it comes out in Japan, it's like a test market, isn't it? I'm sure that if there's enough demand, it will come over here. But who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know.
Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go.
Wait, have you seen Chloe's mods for the F40, Mark? No, I haven't seen Chloe's mods for the F40. And Mark Compton, I haven't had any notifications for the Spit. Oh, you haven't. The Spitfire's not out till tomorrow. If you're talking about my video, but if you're talking about the deliveries, even though I've had a notification on my account that the Bismarck's been sent out, I've had nothing for the Terminator or for the Spitfire. You're back.
Oh, there we go. One question that I can answer.
Yeah, go on in.
Right. Nick on now. Oka now. We can't do a video together. We are going to be back in around about 8 days.
Yes. That's it. It's 8 days' time. You're going to be here with me. So that's going to be good. I'm trying to control the cameras at the moment. I'm having a mare of it.
Yeah. They have like Stream Deck.
Riley, you were counting down to the hour. I'm just looking at when you said it's time, and you posted that at 8:15. And so you must have waited for that clock to tick over, and you're like, I want to come on stream now.
Yep.
Dash Riptide's waiting on Proton Packs. So taking the money and yet still waiting. I know there seems to be some delivery problems at the moment, Dash Riptide, but I'm sure you're going to get it. The logistics seems to be all over the place at the moment, but it's not just Hero Collector and Eagle Moss. It's also, I think, Agora having problems. I think definitely DR Model Space. But, you know, as we're starting to come out of lockdown everywhere now, I'm sure it's going to improve.
So what are you going to do when you've got 30,000 then?
30,000 what? Subscribers?
Yep.
No idea. We'll have a we'll have a party.
It's alright if Faith comes on.
We'll have a if she wants to. Okay, my daughter wants to say hello to everyone. There you go, there's Faith. I'm seeing you in 8 days, darling. Oh, bless you. Oh. Melts my heart. Well, we haven't seen each other since March the 8th, I think it is, Riley. So, yeah.
Yeah, round about that.
Oh, Dash Rip Times, time for the rum. I can't, if I have the rum now, I'm telling you, my head and the tramadol, that's an opiate, you know, it'll drive me nuts. Derek Boyd, you work in a job centre. I have clients born in 2002. I can't comprehend that, Derek. Riley was born in 2008. Faith was 2010. 18-year-olds weren't around on 9/11. See, Philip, that's just making me feel old now. Very old. I can't believe, right? This is what gets me. 11 years ago, Fight Club came out. That seems like yesterday to me. But you see how far behind I am on chat, Riley? Like, I'm about 6 minutes behind, and all I can see on the screen now is hi Riley, hi Riley, hi Riley, hi Riley. Hello from France. Bonjour.
I'm on like your YouTube channel right now live on the video, so I can see what's coming up right now.
That's right. You'll be able to see the chat there, but I'm backlogged to chat. But you're on a delay anyway. But it's weird for you because you're talking to me live. So. Woody59, when's the next railway video? Woody, I've been around my parents' house. I'm still doing the ballasting, but I made an amazing discovery that once you put the ballast on, and I sprayed glue on, someone suggested using like a shower spray thing, worked absolutely perfect, and the ballast looks brilliant. Unfortunately, there was glue on the rails. So I was using a little bit of really fine sandpaper, and there's a rubber you can get it off. I found the best thing ever. I found an ultra fine grade wire wool, which I'm telling you, it's immaculate, and it works so well. The rails are brilliant. The problem is, wire wool is extremely flammable, as if it makes a connection and the power's on just a little bit. So there's not a few times I've been rubbing it, not realising the power's on, and creating fire in my hands. So good idea. Didn't really think of the practicalities of it. So, oh look, Charlotte's on. Hello, Charlotte. Riley's now showing the fish tank. She's not on here. She's on the chat, Faith.
Oh, she's in the chat. The other day we had all the family on here.
We did. It was like a family get-together. Tristan Hoekstra, I make the DeLorean. I come from the Netherlands. I'm 13. Make now the door tomorrow. I have the parts. You'll enjoy that, Tristan. I think I can't remember. Actually, attaching the door could be quite a tricky one. So if you have any problems with that, get in touch with me and I'll try and help you out.
Another question.
Yeah.
Nico now or something again. Yes, I do support Arsenal.
Arsenal are the best team ever. Damn straight. Because there's some Spurs fans in here, Riley.
No.
We don't like Spurs. Most of the people down there are West Ham fans, aren't they?
Mostly.
Mrs. Wellaway, it's a real family affair tonight. 2 sons, 1 daughter, a brother. It's my mother in here as well. Dr. Mark, no, they don't live with me. I see them every other weekend. So they live in Essex, which is like 100 miles away from me. So what we do is on the alternate weekends on the Friday, I'll go to Essex to pick them up and bring them back. So that's a 200-mile round trip. And then we do the same trip on a Sunday, don't we, to take you back. So, where are we? Svi, you got your proton packs ages ago. They're all over the place with deliveries, aren't they? I don't know. I did phone up and they did say, Svi, that I am scheduled to be getting some, but I don't know if I am now. I haven't got a clue. I need to call them. I should have called them today, but I said the migraine threw me to physics today. So when you watch that Spitfire video, you're going to be impressed. Just remember that I just come out of a migraine, and I think it's the tramadol and the paracetamol that was keeping me going.
I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy fish.
Oh, bless you. You just checked your account. Your Terminator was sent the 29th of May, Kevin. Oh, I'm just going to check my account then, if that's okay. 1 second. Let's have a look. Terminator.
Hello.
Hello, Faith. Oh, you're absolutely right. The Terminator was sent on mine on the 29th of May. So we have got a delivery. I wonder if that means the Spitfire's coming out then as well. Let's just check that one. No, my Spitfire still hasn't been posted out, so I'm still having to get that from the newsagents. So, I don't know why we're looking at fish. Why are we looking at fish, Faith?
And fish is over.
Oh, bless. Okay. Your little one was 2016, Derek. Well, all the kids' birthdays are done now, so May's done. Graham Loki, that's it. Hi, Wayne. Sorry, I'm watching late tonight. I did mention you, Graham, about the Terminator. It's going to be out Monday now. Everything got pushed back this week, but I wanted to give a shout out just to thank you for sending me that issue 62. But I will do that anyway. Nick O'Connell, yep. Riley's answered you. Hi, Wayne. I'm going to do Hash It Build the Spitfire, but I read some horror reviews of really bad customer service. I haven't had any problems, Anthony, I have to say. You can't really judge a company on deliveries at the moment. So if people are saying about deliveries, Even the Royal Mail's all up the Swanee at the moment, so... And it's, we're just making the best of a bad situation, I guess. So...
Welcome to the life of fish.
What do you like?
That's Riptide.
That's Howard. My 80-year-old dad got COVID and got over it, but what? Hi, well, that's, I don't know what to say to that. Carl Steer, my first Tom Cruise Mission Impossible was on the Tube Tuesday. I felt really old, 24 years. Oh my God. Yeah, Fight Club's 99, says 21 years. You're right. Oh my God, Mark, you've just made me feel even older. 21 years. Fight Club, 21 years. Just think about that for a second. Oh my God. That's crazy stuff. When does a Twisted Fire start? It's still okay to have your X-Wing mags. Yeah, Andy, yeah, no problems. I'm going to save them all. I've got 6 here at the moment, but I said I didn't keep the old ones, so... Well, see if that will allow you to do one of his build videos. What do you reckon? I'll tell you what, peeps. Riley, go tell people what you built.
Oh yeah, a hydraulic arm.
Which is all like oil, wasn't it? And water? Was it?
No, just water and oil. And I'm building air-powered car. So like you pump it up and it like just goes powered by air.
Yeah, this hydraulic arm he built is like a robotic arm with clamps and everything. It's amazing. And when we saw the instructions for it, I was like, oh my God. But he did it.
I fish and I get on.
Yeah, you did it. So it's very good. Minnesota Vikings, Ron? No. I watched the Vikings a couple of years ago at Twickenham. They were playing. Who were they playing? See, my mind is fuzz at the moment. They were doing one of the London leagues over here. I love the American football. What's the news on that starting up again, Ron? Have we got any news about that at all?
I've got the arm.
Oh, you've got it? Oh, hang on. I'm just going to show you the arm. Here we go, look.
Right. 1 sec,
He built this from scratch. It's all on sprues and stuff, look.
Box. Took about 2 days to build.
That's excellent, isn't
Yeah.
it? See, he takes after me big time. Welcome to the life of fish. That's Riptide. Okay, so the American. Sorry, I'm missing some of the chat here. I really am trying to keep up, but it's I'm blaming my mind tonight. I am after, right? Don't ask me why. It's just something that I just think's kooky and I like. I'm after one of those engineer caps that the steam engine drivers have, you know, with the big puffy top and the lip. You just cannot get them in this country at all. I don't know. I think they're called engineer caps or something. I think you can only get them in America. If anyone can get hold of one for me, then let me know how much and I'll wire the money and we'll get it sent here or something. But I want one. But they're impossible to get hold of. We do some here, but they're just silly fancy dress ones, which are like a £5. But that's what I'm after. Trying to get hold of one. Absolute nightmare. George Davis, you got your... I know a lot of people, George Davison, got their proton packs early, but I did start mine late, so I don't know what's happening. But I might inquire again about it and see what's happening. Your 2 girls were born in 2007. Oh my God. So that was still like almost 13 years ago. First film I saw at the pictures was Superman 1 in the 70s. Well, David, the first film I saw at the cinema in this country was Superman 1 at the Basildon. What was it? Was it an ABC then? It was an ABC in Basildon. The first film I remember seeing, we used to in Adelaide in Australia or Elizabeth, we had a drive-in, so we used to watch the films at the drive-in, but don't see them much anymore, do you? You love the Lego hydraulic technic functions. He done a really good job on that, I have to say, building that. I was so impressed with it.
Oh,
and you're impressed? Lego? No, it's not Lego. What is it? It's just it's on a sprue, so it's like an air fixie sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just come with tubes and stuff like you twizzle with plastic, pretty much.
Tristan, I hope that soon Shelby Cobra in the Netherlands in the bookstore is. All I know is that the Shelby's out, the Cobra will be September. So, Chicago Bears. I know the NFL isn't until September, Carl. I'm just wondering, are they still going to go ahead with that date? Because I don't know how this COVID and stuff affected the basketball. Well, the basketball season was called off. The baseball season, what's happening with the baseball season? The hockey might be back in July.
That's for your subscribers that are watching right now.
What's that?
How many people can subscribe to my channel?
I forgot. Yeah, Riley's got a YouTube channel. As you know, if you click on his name, it will take you to his channel. But there you go. The Battle of Britain film. Oh, here we go, David. You're really getting it now. Because I only watched that about 3 weeks ago. The Battle of Britain film was released in 1969. I wasn't even born then. 51 years ago. I haven't seen Casey Jones. But yeah, the Casey Jones type. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Peter Diamond. But yeah, you just can't get them in this country. Yeah, like the old-fashioned, not modern, old-fashioned like the Polar, but not so square like the Polar Express. I'll show you a picture. Because every time that we do it in this country, it just keeps reverting me to America. So something that looks a little bit like God, it's trying to find one. Something that looks a bit like what this old fella here is wearing. Hang on. A little bit like this old fella here. What he's wearing.
It's water wet.
You get the idea. You were born in 73. Your first film was Star Wars. I think my first film was Star Wars, but at the time I believe MASH had came out as well. And I remember in Australia we had something called the Royal Show, and they were giving out like goodie bags, and one of the goodie bags was Star Wars, and the other goodie bag was MASH merchandise, so hats and stuff like that, dog tags. Yeah, he's good.
Have you ever thought of building stuff from like games? I don't know. You could build like a life-size World of Warcraft or something. No,
but I believe the person to ask for that, well, you'd be 3D printing it, would be Beanie's Hobbies, Riley.
No, I mean, like, is there some sort of model that you could build, like some sort of World of Warcraft thing or something?
Not that I know of.
A life battle boss or something.
That'd be good, though. Hello, my brother's on here as well. Uncle Michael's on here, Riley. We used to collect the Super and card that had the chewing gum with them. What's a Super and card? Oh, Superman cards. Oh, right. So you missed the M out. Yeah, the Superman. Yeah, I remember them. I've still got the black hole ones here. I'm so sorry I'm missing a lot of chat tonight. I'm really not with it. I'm trying to keep up. Your first film was E.T., Philip. First film, Guns of Navarone. Guns of Navarone. Didn't that have Harrison Ford in it for a little bit? I'll have to show you my black hole cards. I've got them here, actually. Hang on. Let's
Another question. Well, yeah. Fuzzy Warrior, welcome to World of Riley, Riley's World. Yeah, maybe, but at the moment my channel's called GamerBoy22.
Okay, this is a blast from the past. Let's go to my overhead cam here. Look, these are the black hole cards. See? And on the other side, I've got like all about the things, but then you've got the if you it's like a jigsaw puzzle sort of thing. When you piece them all together, it shows you bits from the movie. Look, Vincent there. These are really old. And then if I go all the way through to the end, somewhere, look, I've even got some of the original wrappers that the bubblegum came in, and no, they don't smell like bubblegum anymore. But yeah, they're my black hole cards. Love them. I used to have the whole sticker book collection of Short Circuit as well. Yeah.
Maybe you should do just like one video it's like just everything you've got in Man Cave, like, because you've got tons of stuff, like you've actually recorded everything you've got.
It's a good point that everyone says that I need to do an updated video for the Man Cave. So yeah, that's something that
Yeah.
I could do because the man cave has moved around. We did when Ian came on Monday. I did make the decision that the Bismarck's not going to be able to stay there much longer. It's going to have to go outside. It's so big, it's not going to fit in the man cave. Did you feel daft the first time you talked onto camera? I want to do a man cave vid, but felt silly talking to myself. Colin, I always feel daft talking on camera, but the secret is film it and don't watch it back. Just hope for the best. But it takes a lot of time to get used to your own voice because your voice doesn't sound anything like what you hear it. Trust me, but you do get used to it.
I've heard of something like that. It's like the vibration in your skull or something. It makes you sound like you think your voice sounds like something completely different.
That's right. Wait, was it Robin Cinema in Basildon? Yeah, Peter Cooper, Robin Cinema. That was the latest. Before Robin's closed, that was the last name of the cinema. Before that, it was an ABC. Then it was a Canon. Then I think it shut down and they went to the Festival Leisure Park. And then you've got the big Empire there, which is now Cineworld, I think. And they're talking about opening up a cinema in Basildon again now. But yeah, it was an ABC back in 1978, that's for sure. Hello.
Have you ever thought of building a boat in a bottle?
No, but Grandad's done that.
It must be a nightmare.
Yeah, no, he's done it. You'll have to see it when you're here. So, I'm just going to answer some more questions, Riley. Hang on a second.
Yep.
Welcome to the world of Riley. Riley's world, Fuzzy Warrior said.
Yep.
It's listed on Amazon on that screen you just shown for the hat, Wayne. Yeah, it is. But the hat that's on there, hang on a second. I'm going to go into it again. They do this one, which is a fancy dress hat. This one, this isn't really like the sort of hat I was looking for. But all the other ones that I look on Amazon, if I go onto Amazon now, amazon.co.uk, and I type engineer's cap, engineer's cap. This will make you laugh, everyone in America, because the only caps that they've got. Oh God. See, these are for kids, these ones. This one here. Yeah, hickory striped cap. Look, it's from America only. It doesn't even give me... Riley, hang on a second, Riley. See, it doesn't give me the option to buy it because it's coming from America. This is like the... I didn't really want that sort of kind. Sort of that kind. I'll tell you what kind it is. If anyone's a fan of The Big Bang Theory... Sheldon wears it every time he's playing with his train set. He has one of them hats on. So, but Neil, thank you for that. I'll have a look on eBay for that. But every time I look, it's like I don't know, $15 to $20 or £1, and then there's like £8 postage, and then something like £28 customs charge. So, Wayne can always do a voiceover. Yeah, I had to do a voiceover for the last one we did because of the copyrighted music in that, but I don't mind doing that. Glyn the Gas Man, I remember watching the original series of V when it was first on in the 80s, and it was on every night, if you remember. And then they went straight from that to the mini-series afterwards. Have you seen The First Men in the Moon? No, I don't think I have, Bobby Bates. Riley is my son, Rattling Ghost. He's right down here. Say hello, Riley. Hang on.
Another question.
Okay, got him.
Kevin Pritchard, Lego do ships in a bottle. So, I'm guessing you could just build a Lego one.
Or you could.
Oh, yeah.
A Bridge Too Far. Now, that's a good film, Ron. Again, that came out before I was born, I think. Independence Day was the first film. No way, Svi, and you were born in 77. Oh my God. See, when Independence Day came out, I was working at Blockbuster Video, and if any of my Blockbuster crew are watching this, I took the whole team to watch that. It was so good, I think we ended up watching it 11 times at the cinema. So we kept going back at different days to watch it. Casino with Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. We must have saw that about 7 times at the cinema. But Mark, are they available in the UK, are they? Well, I'll check the links out afterwards. Oh, thank you, Dash Riptide. Look on Amazon, Wayne. They're on there. Or maybe you can buy one off USA Amazon site here. Here's the money for cap. I think it'd be good when I do the model railway to have that on. Because I'm absolutely crazy like that. I don't mind dressing up. I'm always dressing up. If I could be in cosplay doing these streams, I'll be in cosplay.
You easily could.
What's that?
You easily could. We've got like enough random like shields and stuff around the house.
I know. Riley has to put up with me because I've got the full Jedi Knight uniform. He has to put up with me wearing that. Force 10 from Navarone, that's the one. Not the Guns of Navarone. I knew he was in a film that I wouldn't expect him to be in, so. I remember I had those and I built Vincent
Right,
kit.
another thing.
Yeah.
Eric Vincent, this is like watching Guy Fury and his son.
I just got Riley a channel called Funimation, isn't it? So he gets to watch all his anime and any anime he can watch. He's been hooked on this My Hero Academia that you saw me printing figures for. The Garbage Pail Kids, yeah, I remember those. They were brilliant. Can you believe I've got Phoebe down here already? Let's put Phoebe on.
Hey Dad, I've got some quick videos you can do with her editing.
Yeah.
Just like print a random thing and just like put a camera there, layer just video and time lapse.
Yeah, I used to do that,
Boom.
but they get boring
Quick
after.
video,
They get boring after a while. So that's why I've taken the 3D printer out here. Bobby Bates, Wayne,
yeah.
There were 2 Guns of Navarones. The first one starred Gregory Peck and the others was Return for Harrison. I knew Harrison Ford was, it was just weird when I first watched that and I saw him at the start of it and I'm like, didn't expect to see him in it. The USS Palomino from Black Hole would be a fantastic, no it would be. But I love my Black Hole figures. When I first, I'm sure that they've only recently lost the scent of the bubblegum. But I was kind of hoping that I'd still have some bubblegum in it because that would be a good challenge, wouldn't it, to eat a stick of bubblegum from the 80s. I knew they were, the bubblegum I had was hard as rock and it just cracked. Even if you picked it up, it would just crack. So what are you doing, you crazy dog? She's eating the desk. Who did the Panini sticker albums? I think the first one was E.T. You've just answered your own question there, Philip. Panini did it. I had the E.T. sticker album. I had Short Circuit. And most of the time I was collecting the Premiere, the football ones. With trying to get the foil badges. Or back in the 70s, late 78s, there were fabric badges. Showing my age now, ain't I? Henk van der Renst, I love your presentation with the Build the DeLorean. Oh, thank you for that. That's where I first started doing the individual ones. And I watch myself back now, and like someone mentioned, it's quite embarrassing watching me because I'm very, I look like a camera in the headlights a lot of the time. I've calmed down a little bit now. But, I mean, Phoebe would make a good presenter, wouldn't she? Look. What do you reckon, Riley?
Huh?
Phoebe making a good presenter.
Yeah, mostly she's on your desk, but yeah.
We'd love to see your cave to be shown on the channel. Just get recorded and sent away. An email in description. Yeah, no, definitely. I need more cave submissions. I need people to show me where they work or what their collectibles are. How did the Spitfire pack 11 to 14 and the engine doesn't sit properly? It wobbles too much. You will see when you get it. Stephen, I've put the engine in with the adapter that they gave us in part 11. I don't have that problem. It's not wobbling. Don't forget, it gets secured to the propellers at the front as well. You'll see the screw holes for it as well. But, well, you'll see the video tomorrow. If you want to watch it now, it's on the playlist. It sits quite firmly in there. But it was a fun one to do today, I have to say. It didn't do my migraine any good at all. Colin Walker, you have some models I think Wayne would like. No, definitely get filming, Colin. And if you don't want to do a voice, just film the cave and I'll do a voiceover while you're doing it. I'll give my appraisal of things that I want. The black pearl in a bottle would be awesome. There we go, Riley. The chip from Pirates of the Caribbean in a bottle. What do you reckon?
I haven't seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
I've seen none.
My God.
Feature or anything like that. I haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean, Titanic.
You've seen Star Wars?
Yeah, only the latest ones.
I failed, haven't I? I failed.
I've seen some of them, yeah.
You had an ABC in Lewisham. There was ABCs all over the place. I remember one down in Alexander Street in Southend as well. But I will look on eBay. I did have a look the other day, Mark, but thank you for that.
Another question?
Yeah.
Nick Cocknell, what was your first console in the late 80s, Wayne?
I had a Sega Mega Drive was probably my first one, because prior to that I was using my ZX Spectrum and my BBC Model B. BBC microcomputer. Hi all, just got here, been out and about, enjoying lifting of some of the virus restrictions. Oh, it's going to get even better from the 15th. We can all go outside. David Bassett saw Mutiny on the Buses. That was actually on TV the other day here, David, at the ABC Cinema in Windsor in 1972. It's situated right next to Eton Bridge, which has been pedestrian only for many, many years. Mrs. Welder Wayne has got this thing that she wants to do, that in Pinewood Studios, you'll see it in films like The Amazing Mr. Blunden, pretty much any film, even Bond movies. They've got this like white bridge over a river. And when they film at Pinewood Studios, they kind of use the same bridge all the time. She wants to see that bridge and have a picture taken with it. And we figured the only way we're going to get into Pinewood Studios is if we were to pretend that we want to hire the place to get married. So we could just go there, you know, and say, oh, we're thinking about this place to get married. Take a picture on the bridge and say, yeah, we changed our mind. But, yeah, that's one of Mrs. Welder Wayne's bucket list things to do. You can send it from Canada, Michael. Well, look, I'm going to speak to you. Mrs. Welder Wayne said that, bro. But I'll let you know. But I'm after, yeah, engineer's cap. But you see that one that I just showed you in that picture with that guy here? It's a little bit flat on top. I want one that's a little bit more like Dick Dastardly. If that makes more sense.
One, Gavin Fry, the force is not with this one.
No, I found. I worked at Blockbuster when the PS1 was available to rent. Anthony Oates, really? I was actually part of the crew that actually bought the PlayStation 1s at Blockbusters. Where did you work, Anthony? Because I ran pretty much all the stores around Berkhamsted, Hemel Hempstead, Hitchin, Henlow, Harlow, Hertford, all the stores in Essex, Gravesend. I think that was it. Romford, I think that's as far as I went, and Ilford into London. Good Maze. I think that was that whole area that I sort of covered, Chelmsford, up to Chelmsford. Who was from Toronto? They sold them at Whistle Stop. Really? Well, my brother's in Ottawa, so, yeah. Your first paycheck, you went to see Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Philip. Wow. Ron Larson, someplace will customise an engineer hat for you. Now you're just tempting me, Ron. I'm sorry, I'm so far behind on chat. Your first movie was Enter the Dragon. Oh, that's a blinding movie. You can't beat a bit of Bruce Lee. What are you doing, Riley?
I have no clue. I'm just reading the chat.
The Nexus. My daughter watches nothing but animation app and she's massively into My Hero Academia. So there we go. So the Nexus on there, Riley. His daughter watches that as well. You still have a Blockbusters member card somewhere. I used to love my days at Blockbuster Video, I have to say. They were some of the best days of my life working for Blockbusters. But I left Blockbusters in 2000, so I left before, you know, streaming and Netflix and all of that came on the scene. I left at the right time, to be honest with you. Ritz Video, yeah, Blockbusters bought all the Ritzes out. And then they bought all the Choices videos out as well. I got some racks out of Blockbuster Video when it closed down. They sold off the fixtures. I used to like the bubblegum that came with the Bazooka Joes. They even had a small comic strip with them. Do they not do that anymore? I know you can still get the Bazooka Joes. I don't know if they come with a comic strip anymore, though. Svi, anyone else felt really special when you opened a pack of stickers and you had a hologram one? Svi, I still feel that way. If Riley takes me out and says, Dad, I want a pack of stickers. What was the last stickers that we got?
Stickers?
Or cards and stuff?
Stickers? Magic
Is the...
cards.
Yeah, I suppose so. But you used to get the match attacks and stuff like that, didn't we?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I got some sort of Skylander cards or something like that.
Well, that's right. I like you. Get the foil ones. Everyone's happy. Fuzzy Wide, does anyone remember the film BMX Bandits? I do, Fuzzy. That was an Australian film, wasn't it? I just remember them going down on one of these flumes in the swimming pools on their bikes. That's the only thing I remember about that movie. Your first console was Pong. Oh my god. I mean, I did have the old Atari thing with a tennis that, you know, you had the black joystick. You just plugged into your TV. But those were the days. I think the first game that I used to actually play quite a lot was Manic Miner on the Spectrum. You had a migraine yourself? Well, Gary, I had the migraine last night in my sleep. So the aura and stuff, and probably the main part of the headache I didn't have. But today, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne will tell you, I've just been racked. I've been like lying on the bed when I'm not been filming. But I don't feel too bad now. But great t-shirt, Wayne. That's my Spitfire. I'm still wearing that from earlier because that was my... that's what I've been building today. So, right, you got to go to bed in a minute.
What?
You do. It's 8:55. So, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody?
I don't know when I'm going to bed. I'm allowed to stay up a little later now.
Yeah, but I'm wrapping up now.
Oh. Well, subscribe to my channel and Gamer Boy 22 is...
he just hung up. My kids don't know how to hang up their phone. Halfway through a conversation, they'll be talking, and then suddenly it's cut off. We've got Disney Plus, Carl, so he can. He's actually got Disney Plus as well at his mum's house, so they could be watching that now. Pirates of the Caribbean was good, but I don't know about the third and the fourth one. You watched Gremlins at the ABC, Lee? It closed years ago for a while ago. Everyman Cinema. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. They may sell at Busch Gardens, but they're not open yet. See, I went to Busch Gardens, God, back in 2002, Carl. That's the last time I was there, and that was a long time ago. Wayne, is WS Smith's due open on the 15th? No idea. I know it's still not open at the moment, Alex, but I've got to go down there and figure out what they've done with all our Terminators. Because I'll be shocked if they've still got them. Because if there's no one in there to receive the delivery of magazines, how are they going to have the magazines? Don't make sense, does it? Welsh Pinewood Studios, not far from where I live. The only studios I've been to in this country are the Warner Brothers, where the Harry Potter tour's in. Evening, Street Hawk. Where are we? Oh my God, there's so much. Oh, look, everyone's saying goodbye to Ryan. He's probably still watching, bless him. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne, Chloe's drawing Riley and Faith and My Hero Academia poster now. They'll love that. Faith is so into her drawing anime at the moment. I've never known kids love anime as much as me. I used to like, you know, manga when I was growing up. Things like the Fist of the North Star and stuff like that. But yeah, forget your regular cartoons. They're anime all the way. Yeah, you notice Wayne's professional button-up shirt in the Shelby. Hey, Howard, there's a reason I wore that, because I didn't want the wire pulling when I was going around, because my chair's been having problems. So I thought I can't clip it onto my shirt because it keeps pinging off. So I thought I better wear a shirt and then I can hide the wire from the inside. That's the only reason I wore a shirt. Yeah, I don't end my streams like that, Svi. I'm telling you, I click stop streaming. When I stop streaming, it just cuts off 10 seconds of the stream, which is why I have to just sit there going... You think about, like, you know, listening to your own voice playing back is embarrassing. Just sitting there doing nothing for 10 seconds, that's even more embarrassing. But look, I'm going to start wrapping it up now. We got the Spitfire out tomorrow, but as I said, if you want to watch that now, it's on the play list on the channel, so you can watch that now, and that will be released tomorrow morning. And then we've got Welcome to the Cave Saturday and Sunday. Monday we're going to be doing the Terminator. Then we're back to the Ecto 1 next week. And then we're going to probably have a live build on Sunday night, if I'm back from Leicester, as I said, doing the X-Wing. So thank you for tuning in. Gavin Fry, look, just as I was about to go, thank you for supporting us. Thanks for listening to me becoming a legend on the quiet. I don't think so. I do like sharing everything with you, though, but that's the passion, because I just love the community. And as I said to Ian, because I met Ian on Monday, and it's so nice meeting people from the community. And like, I've met Ian now, Mark Tadgell, Beanie's Hobbies. God, who else have I met? Even the random people that I meet out in Gates Garden Centre or Gravity just down the road. It's just nice meeting you. So if you do ever see me outside, don't be afraid to come up to me, because I talk to anyone. And I'm sure, as Ian will tell you, this is what I'm like in real life. I'm not. There's no show. This is just me. So, anyway, listen. Take care and stay safe.